Hey Jesse, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been sitting around and said to yourself, man, I wish I had a good reason to do my best Ron Weasley impersonation and say, that's Wizard's chess?
You're the boy who lived?
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
Well, as you've seen on this channel before, this is the Arcade1Up Infinity Game Table, and now released is Harry Potter Wizard's Chess.
You cannot actually touch the chess pieces because this is a screen.
We're going to check it out on the Adventurers Guild Arcade right now.
Adventurers Guild Arcade.
So I didn't realize you couldn't give cats chocolate chip ice cream, but I found out yesterday.
All right, we're recording.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so here we are on the desktop of the Arcade1Up Infinity Game Table. If you are curious about this machine, we shot a video on it recently. The link is in the iCard above, so be sure to check out the full review there.
Guess who's in it? I'll give you a clue.
So let's go ahead and boot up Harry Potter's Wizard's Chess.
Harry Plopper.
Harry Plopper.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Okay, so we've booted it up, and as you can see, it supports online multiplayer for other people who own this particular game on the table.
All 7 of you.
So let me ask you a question. Do you remember the 1980s game Battle Chess?
Yes.
So this strikes me like Battle Chess. I mean, it's, well, I mean, you know what Wizard's Chess is because you've either read the novels or you've watched the Harry Potter movies.
Or you went to Universal Studios and went to the Harry Potter place.
Fair enough, yeah. Go ahead and drag your piece onto your little circle there. So, it plays, I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's legit regular chess. So, I mean, we don't have to be like, this is how you move a pawn. This is how you move a rook. I mean, chess is chess. But it's Harry Potter themed, which is fun. Now,
whoa!
I will preface this with a few things. First off, the graphics are very nice. The game does look great. There's a few things I want to touch on as we play. So, and we're not going to play a real chess game. I'm mostly concerned about seeing what happens when pieces get killed and things like that. So the the Arcade1Up table, as you're aware, is about $800 for this version. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of expensive.
It's pricey.
Before I get onto the price of this game, so this is what happens when you kill another character. So pay attention to the corner down here and the corner up here. This is Jesse's side. So I'm going to attack this pawn. And it gives you a cool little video. So it literally shows my pawn blowing up his pawn.
Oh, sure.
Pretty neat, right? Like Battle Chess vibes.
Why did he do it to me?
Because that's how chess works. That's Wizard's Chess.
He did it for the vine.
So I will say the barrier to entry for this table is fairly expensive. $800 for a glorified coffee table with games on it is expensive. But as we covered in the previous video about this, if you're buying this, you're buying it because you like arcades and you like this type of stuff. So we're going to look past the $800 fee to purchase the table. That's neither here nor there. Plus you have access to, say, 50 games or whatever. They have started releasing premium games, paid games for the table. $2, $3, sometimes just as cheap as $1. What would you say if I told you that Harry Potter Wizard's Chess is $13?
That is a little pricey, man.
It's expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn. So, it's far and away the most expensive game that they sell on the table. The next most expensive, you have to click the piece first. The next most expensive is Pandemic, which is $10. So that's fairly expensive. But I mean, I think it's the price. It's the price. Well, this is cool. Uses this little mace and blows them up. Isn't that neat?
It is really
so,
neat.
I think the price is what it is because it's the Harry Potter IP. So you know every single game that they sell of this on this table, they're paying probably a fairly pretty premium to Warner Brothers.
Absolutely.
Now, enough about the price, because you take that as you will. Most people watching this are probably saying, okay, this game, the frame rate is not great. So that is inherently I don't want to say problem, but that is an issue with this table. I mean, it runs via like a low-end Android machine. So you're not buying this table to have
basically a phone.
Sort of, yeah, in coffee table format.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're getting this table for the experience. So you're not buying it for top-of-the-line graphics, or you're buying this to play games with your friends, having a beer, having a coffee. It's a coffee table. We're hanging out with your family, in the evenings and playing some games. In this particular case, you got a kid who's a Harry Potter fan. Let's play some Harry Potter chess. So you have to look at it from the correct lens. So I don't want to defend like the low-ish frame rate, because in the year 2022, by all means, a chess game should run at probably 60 FPS or even 30 FPS.
It should be the chess that lived.
Which it does not, but it doesn't necessarily take away from it. Because look how fun that is.
Yeah, you're just proud of yourself?
I mean, it's fun.
Not fun for me.
Well, first off, I am hands down the target demographic. I like arcade games. I like the Infinity1Up table. I like unique gaming experiences. And I happen to have a decent amount of expendable cash. So I don't mind paying $13 for a Harry Potter chess game on top of the expensive game table that I paid for. To me, I feel like I'll get my money's worth out of it. I've already played a bunch of games on it. So I guess it's about you have to know what you're getting into before you do something. I mean, I don't know. I've been rambling enough about the frame rate and Harry Potter and the cost. I want to hear what you particularly think here.
Well, first, I think I got my first kill.
You did.
I'm good. Like I said, I get it for the primary demographic, but I don't know, man. It's something about spending. You can get a game for $10 on the Switch that is 1,000 times, better than this. But I hear what you're saying. If it's something that's your niche, go for it. But it just ain't my niche.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do you want it to be my niche?
Well,
just can be.
I say that's interesting because in the last video you said you were interested in buying one of these tables.
I did. I've really enjoyed it. But once you kind of sit on it, because we are a big board game heavy family. We love doing it. We love playing board games. But I've realized a lot of it has to do with, getting an actual board game out, getting set up, playing it, and all that stuff. And on top of that, we don't really have the time to. So I think it would be one of those situations where I spend a lot of money, play with it twice, and then it kind of just sits there. But I really do. Maybe if it ever goes down in price, I'll jump on it. But till then, I'll play it right here, buddy. Right here.
Okay.
In the good Adventure Arcade.
While we do our last move or two here, it's your turn, by the way. I think that just about does it. If you have any questions about the Infinity1Up game table, or specifically the Harry Potter chess game.
Yeah, did you watch the Harry Potter thing on HBO?
Not yet.
I did, twice.
But
not even a fan.
Sound off in the comments below if you have any questions. We'll be happy to answer them. I apologize for the video quality of this. We are literally capturing a camera straight off the screen because there's no way to plug in a video out to this Arcade1Up table. But for the Adventurers Guild Arcade, I'm Steve.
Still Jesse.
And we will catch you guys in the next one.
Nice.